What is your children's story, first of all?
Mine is Goodnight Moon.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be a happy one, like Good Night Moon, but not when you hear it like this. Oh, not this time. Be aware, children. All right, so give us a little bit of your Good Night Moon.
Good Night Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon.
You can't laugh.
And a picture of the cow jumping over the moon.
Oh, it's scary with this music.
But there were 3 little bears.
Not 3 little bears.
Sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens. And a pair of mittens.
See, now, if this was a real scary story, the bear would have eaten the kittens. So, the music's kind of helping it, but it's still, not terrifying. Becca, what is the scary or the actual children's story you have from your childhood?
So I will be reading Wacky Wednesday by Dr. Seuss.
Oh, with this music, that ought to sound really good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, give it to me.
It all began with that shoe on the wall. A shoe on the wall? Shouldn't be there at all! I went down the hall and I said, hey! 3 more things were wacky today. Then more wacky things! So I ran and I knocked over Patrolman McCann. I'm sorry, Patrolman. That's all I could say. Don't be sorry, he smiled. It's that kind of day.
Oh, that sounds creepy. You're creepy. I highly suggest that if you have children, you do not read to them. Because you're kind of freaking me out a little bit there. I do not like this at all. I do not like it in the hall. I do not like it with a ball. If I was Dr. Seuss, that's what I would have just said. Holy cow. Okay, so now we have Zach's and mine left to get to. As this is an instrument that makes scary sounds for movies, but we're reading children's story. I bet we're freaking some kids out right now.
I think so.
Yeah. So, Zach, let's go with yours next here. What are you going to be reading over the scary music?
I have The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh, that sounds awesome, especially when you say it like that.
Yes.
Now, I wonder if this gets scary with the music.
For my sister Krista.
Oh, that's creepy.
In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is how we read to Anna.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Freaks her out.
She's not sleeping well yet. It's weird.
I can't figure that out. Yeah. I have the book, The Tale of Three Trees, which is a book we read every Christmas that I actually have trouble getting through, and I tend to
cry.
Yeah, I do. It makes me cry.
Like a little girl?
Yes, it's such a beautiful story of God's love and how we want to be something for him, and we try all these different things, but we end up, he has a different plan for us.
Are you tearing up right now?
Just a smidge. And so, actually, a great story. So I'm going to read a portion of The Tale of Three Trees, and I'm hoping that the scary music will enable me not to cry during this, because every year I cry during this dumb thing. All right, so here we go. Here is the scary music in The Tale of Three Trees. On Friday morning, there was a third tree. Startled when her beams were yanked from the woodpile, she shivered when she was dragged through an angry crowd. She shuddered when soldiers nailed a man's hands to her. She felt ugly, harsh, and cruel. But on Sunday morning, when the sun rose and the earth trembled with joy beneath her.
Did you just get British?
I did. It's a weird accent that I do that it's not even like an accent. It's my skillet accent that I do. The third tree knew that God's love had changed everything. And it made the first tree beautiful. And it made the second tree strong. And every time that people thought of the third tree, they would think of God. And that was better than being the tallest tree in the world. The end. I'm gonna read it like that every year because I actually made it through that without crying.
I think it was the accent that helped cover your
my tears.
crying, yeah.
Sean Connery showed up somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't even know what that accent is. It's just my over-the-top rock accent, like when you go, the very meatloafian musical stylings of the band Skillet. Like, that's it. So there you go. I would say the scariest one, though, out of all of those, surprisingly, was, I think, Dr. Seuss.
Really?
I think Dr. Seuss terrified me the most.
Well, he's already got a creepy kind of way of saying things. So when you add the scary music, it's just
yeah. So there you
hard
go.
pass. I don't know, but when Zach did that pop or pow, whatever,
jumped.
I did jump.
Yeah.
That was
The
I
girls
wasn't
did
Mission
jump.
expecting it.
accomplished.
Yeah, you should do that with Anna tonight and videotape it.
Yes.
Let's see if it makes her jump as much as it made the girls jump. That'd be kind of awesome.